All right. Hey, everyone. Let's give it a couple of more minutes for
Hey guys.
everyone to join. Hey, Tudor.
Hello.
Hey, Alice.
Hey, Alessandro.
How are you guys today?
Not bad actually for a Tuesday. Not bad, Cesar. Thank you for asking. Actually, really curious um, about what we will have questions from today webinar.
Yeah.
I want to see what's going on.
Me too, man. Hey, D.
Hey guys. Hey Arthur.
All right, cool. Well, I think we should get started. I'm sure that more people will join along the way. Hey, everyone, and welcome to our second session of Live with Smartphone. This is your weekly space to ask questions, share wins, and discover workflows that help your business grow. As usual, I'm Cesar, Integration Manager here at Smartphone. I'll be your co-host today, and joining me are Vladi from Sales, Valentina, our Affiliate Manager, Tudor, Alessandro from our support team, and Grace, our social media expert. Thank you for being here. We're really excited for today's session. If you're joining us in Zoom, you can drop your questions in the chat or simply raise your hand if you'd like to speak with us directly. And if you'd like to get the Zoom link and reminders for future sessions, you only need to register once at bit.ly/live with smartphone. Valentina, if you can pop and pin that in the chat, that would be great so people can see that link. To recap, every week we go live for 30 minutes to connect with you, our clients, prospects, and industry friends. So this is your time to ask questions about the product and its functionality, see how others are using smartphone in their workflow, and of course, share feedback that helps shape where we go next. And our format is simple. Every once in a while, we'll kick off with a quick highlight, which can be a new feature, an important update we think will help you get more out of smartphone, and then we'll open the floor to your questions. Before we dive in, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but most of our team is based in Romania, and many of us are dialing in from Transylvania, actually. Yes, that Transylvania. And the fun fact about Romania, we are known for lightning fast internet, which is basically the perfect combo for shipping features quickly. All right, so today's quick highlight, we thought about sharing with you our report section, which is your built-in analytics hub for calls, texts, voicemail, and smart dialer activity. In one place, you can see what's happening across your users and teams. So who's handling the most volume, when inbound spikes. You can see answer and connection rates, average talk time, total calls, and many more metrics. And you can create views and use filters like date range, user or team, number, direction, smartphone or smart dialer call status. So you can focus on exactly what matters. And I'll give you two fast use cases. Staffing and coverage. You can spot the busiest hours and adjust routing or availability. And quality and outcomes. You can track disposition trends to see which campaigns and workflows actually convert. Without further delay, Vladi, can you please share your screen and walk us through the reporting section and maybe how to use it? Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. I shared my screen. I believe it is visible, correct? Excellent, sounds good. So we're gonna kick off with the overview section. So this is a place where you can have a general perspective on the activity of the account. You have average call duration across the board, total talk time, inbound and outbound SMS, as well as the answer rates for the smartphone and smart dialer. Below that, we have a couple of heat maps. As you can see, the color intensifies on specific intervals based on the volume of outbound answered calls. This is, of course, highlights the best time frame to reach out to your contacts, as well as the inbound calls. This would show the busiest times. And then moving forward, we have the team, number, and campaign sections. We're gonna start with the team one. This is a place where you can select your team members, the time frame, and then you can create views based on those metrics on the right side. So if I open up this list, as you can see, we have a lot of metrics that you can choose from. And you can select up to 5 and then set up a view so you don't have to always select them when you come on the report section. I created a view for outbound call details. This essentially highlights the smartphone outbound answer rate, talk time, average call for outbound, the number of calls that were made, and also the number of calls that were answered. And then below, I also created one for Smart Dialer. This is also for outbound since it's an outbound only system. And as you can see, I can simply choose the view, choose the user and the time frame, and it will highlight for me these metrics. And down below, we're gonna have the call statuses or dispositions, each time, how many times each one was selected, and for by which user. And then for Smart Dialer a little bit to the right. Then I also have a view for SMS and voicemails. This is essentially going to show me the inbound and outbound text messages as well as the voicemails. And same thing down below, we have the statuses. And we also have a view for inbound call details. This is going to show the inbound answered calls, inbound calls, the answer rate, and the missed ones. I simply chose the metrics when I created these views, and then I went to this section. I created a view by clicking on new view here. You're gonna have a button, and then this will remain on this page and you can simply select it whenever you come in. Same thing will be available for the numbers section. As you can see, we have the save view here button. I also have one for outbound calls, SMS, and inbound calls, but this time you can actually choose one caller ID, which can be utilized by multiple users. So what it does is it piles up the activity of all the users utilizing that caller ID. And same thing for the team section, it piles up all the activity of a user regardless of what caller ID they are utilizing. Additionally, we also have a campaign section for Smart Dialer. This is very, very straightforward. It only has the metrics for Smart Dialer, how many calls were made, the talk time, answer rate, average call duration, answered calls, and session count. So if I'm gonna choose those, I'm gonna have here the activity for our account. Below, we have the metrics for call statuses or dispositions, and I can choose as much as 5 dispositions or statuses, and they will be displayed in this section. And we also have a heat map for the best outbound times to reach out, statistically speaking. Additionally, you can also export this information by clicking on this button. It downloads a PDF. And then you can also schedule reports, schedule exports for your reports. You can provide a short title, insert an email address, choose the frequency, and then it will pull the metrics that you have on this page. This report section is very, very good for analytics and for KPIs. It allows you to measure the activity of your users and adjust accordingly. That is pretty much about it. Very, very straightforward. So if you have any questions, we're going to be open to those. Thank you.
That was really good, Vladi. Thank you very much for sharing that. And yeah, as Vladi said, if you have any questions, feedback on that, feel free to pop them in the chat or raise your hand to speak with us directly. Now, let's make this yours. Guys, any questions, feedback, challenges, pop them in the Zoom chat or raise your hand to speak with us, and let's get started. Don't be shy. Okay, we have our first question from Ron. Hi, Ron. Does downloading the campaign delete the data in the app? Not sure if I understand that question. Tudor,
Oh, sorry, I was on mute.
No
Ron,
worries.
could you please be a bit more specific? You are referring to the A2P campaign or to the Smart Dial campaign, or I'm assuming to the Smart Dial campaign because you are asking about the data. I just wanted to make sure. But if we are discussing about the Smart Dialer campaign where you keep data of your leads, of your customers, no. Does downloading the campaign delete the data in the app? Absolutely not. We will not delete anything directly from the app. No. You can archive the campaign, basically delete the campaign if you want to, but that's it. Oh, okay. We didn't know that, or I actually didn't know that. So yeah, Ron, you are safe. No worries.
All right, we have a second question from D. Do we have to set up the reporting or should it automatically populate based on the numbers, call flows, users we have set up? As far as I know, and guys, please correct me if I'm wrong, we already have a default set of reports that are automatically already available, so you don't have to do anything. What Vladi was showing you is the ability to create separate views with other metrics that you can customize on your own. Please correct me if I'm wrong.
That is indeed correct, Cesar. So on the overview section, everything populates automatically. On the team and numbers section, when you come in and you don't have any views set up, you will simply be able to choose the metrics. But to simplify your activity and to make it way more easier to navigate this section, it is recommended to set up views. This way you can simply organize the metrics, and then when you come in, you just choose a view, the user, time frame, and it shows you everything.
Thank you for explaining that, Vladi.
Thank you as well.
Okay, Tim just raised his hand. Valentina, can you please let him speak?
Yeah, for sure. I can bring him in. Just give me a second.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, would you please help me with this, Vladi? I think it doesn't let me. I don't have that option right now.
Oh, yeah, I think we need to allow team to speak with us. I think the host needs to allow it. Who is the host?
Yeah,
Vladi.
Vladi started.
Oh, let's see.
Just a second, team.
Great.
Sorry.
Yeah, give us a second, Tim. It's
Technology is good until it stops working.
yeah. There are a couple of settings that we didn't enable yet, and you are the first one raising your hand on this one. So,
Yeah. If you want, if it's like a short question, Tim, if you want to pop that in the chat as well in the meantime, feel free to do so. But we are still trying to bring you in as a panelist, so
yep, we are working on it, Tim. Sorry, sorry for the delay. Please feel free to leave the question on the chat.
okay, word. Hi.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
Perfect.
we got it.
I was
Hi,
just gonna
Tim.
type it out. No, so I was actually just gonna share, like I really think that potentially there in this reporting there's some great stuff, but I guess just to share some constructive criticism is that it's really hard
Of
from
course, please.
our perspective to really gauge how to use it when there's no data in it. all of the reports were blank, and it's hard for me to look at that and say, oh, okay, I can see how to use that when I mean, obviously you're using like a fake account, but maybe just in the future fill it with some real data so that it has some context.
Appreciate
Yeah,
feedback.
that's a
That
really
makes
good feedback.
sense. Yeah, we actually, when we decided to use the account, we wanted to be like a clean one. But everything what you said, Tim, makes total sense actually.
Yeah, right on. Appreciate it.
Actually, yeah. Let me see if I found real quick a quick an account right now with some data in for everyone to understand that. Let's put okay here. So let me fix that for you, Tim. Here are some data with one of our testing accounts. Guys, the reports are colored and pretty let's say visible, and yeah, thank you, Tim, for that feedback. It's trust me, everything will be pointed out. There are metrics, there are like pop-up alerts, they are like different colors. If you drag and drop them, if you like over
the mouse.
over the mouse over, everything will have a pop-up on it, and this is regarding every single one of them. So yeah, thank you, Tim, for that feedback. So no worries.
Okay, let's see.
The reports are not that boring, and you will see lots of colors, and yeah.
Yeah, this is great feedback. Tim, if you have any other thoughts, feel free to share them. You're here in the panelists, so we would be happy to hear from you. Okay, no? Well, everyone in the chat.
Is there any feature you would like to be implemented in smartphone? Something that doesn't work properly, or anything you'd like to share? Please, don't be shy, guys. We're here for you.
Also, meanwhile, I mean, this is more related to AI stuff. I'm not sure how much we can share, Cesar. Let's say we will not share that much in this meeting, but I am sure in the upcoming webinars and weeks, we will share more and more about the features, and especially the features that we are working with AI. So if you have any questions or feature requests regarding AI, please feel free whenever. Not only here. Oh, we actually got a question from Ron. Can we text outbound? Of course, Ron. Yes, definitely. You can text outbound using the web platform. You can text using the Chrome extension. You can text via the smartphone app on Android, iOS. Yes, you can. But for everyone, and for you, Ron, as well, because it seems like a simple question, like if we can text. In order for you guys to be able to text, you need to register as a business profile, basically as a business, sorry, and to get an approval for your business profile, and create an A2P campaign. Basically an application to person campaign, but we will help with that. We will help with that process if you need any help.
Okay, we have another question from Ashley. Hi, Ashley. Would there be an easy fix for a lead source not forwarding a call to a specific smartphone number?
Depends. Actually, so it's a good question, but there are multiple scenarios here. If you can describe your basically what you want to achieve and how is your flow working right now in the system, like how you are calling your leads, how they are calling you, and how you want where you want those incoming calls to be forwarded. The short answer is yes. In smartphone, you can forward your phone calls to another phone call, to another phone number, to another team member, to another agent. But we need the scenario itself.
Yeah, we will follow up with you, Ashley, at the end of this session, so we can get more details about your scenario. We have another question from D. If there is only one user having issues with receiving calls, is it likely that it's a setting with their phone? We had this recently where 2 out of 3 people had 0 issue, and one person's phone wouldn't ring. Yes, it might be an isolated issue with that person's mobile app or mobile device. We need to investigate this with our mobile team, so we'll follow up with you as well so we can get to the bottom of this. Thank you for asking this thing. All right, do we have any other questions, guys, please? Thank you, Dee. To quickly get back to what Tudor was saying about the AI, I will try to share some things about it, about our plans for it, where we are working to release an inbound AI agent, which will basically be an applet that you can set up on the call flows inside smartphone. And that will enable smartphone users to have every incoming call answered by an AI assistant that will gather information, will qualify the lead, and then it will take automated action. And when I say automated action, I don't know, it can mark and contact as DNC. It can redirect you to redirect the user to one of your team members, and possibly and surely much more stuff. And users can define a greeting message, default behavior, and can set up questions and answers for selected industry. Of course, it will be real estate focused. That's pretty much it what I can share right now, but when the time is right, we will provide more updates on it. Stay tuned. We have another question. Let's see, from Tim. He didn't type the question. We're waiting
I
for
was
it.
just
perfect.
typing it out there.
Perfect. You can speak.
Is there a
better.
way to text more than one person, like a group message, kind of like a native cell phone does?
So I need. I think I need.
But I guess for context, right? If I have, I mean, we do real estate. I assume there's a large portion of the people that you guys work with that are in the same field.
Yes.
But we, like if I have a reason to text a husband and a wife together on a same text message thread, can I do that? Can I send one message that loops all 3 of us in a single communication thread?
Actually, I think I need somebody or Caesar help on this one. I'm unfortunately we don't have anyone from the product
Yeah.
team here.
Yeah.
It's on the roadmap, Caesar, or
It is for sure.
it is
It
on the
is.
roadmap for sure. But team, to answer you right now, currently at the state of how smartphone it is right now, you can't. But we are planning to do something for that.
Gotcha. Any idea how
Uh,
far in the future?
That's why I asked for help from Caesar, but we
Gotcha.
can check. We can check and come back to you, Tim.
Appreciate it.
No worries. Tim, I will email you about that, or actually, if I find out right now, I will let you know. Okay.
All right. We have a few more minutes left, so guys, if you have any other questions, feel free. I have something that just came into my mind regarding Tim's question, and this will probably be released early next year, but we're also looking to enable smartphone users to mass text buyers, so for disposition. And we think that this feature has been requested multiple times. Of course, the only proper use case would be for dispositions and not for any other scenario. But we're working towards having this feature, which will be great. We have another chat from Tim. I have a technical question. If anyone knows about integration between smartphone and Salesforce, of course, please go ahead, Tim.
I apologize for hijacking your entire call. I was trying to give everybody else a chance to ask questions, but so we actually ourselves have been trying to integrate AI into our call flows. We've currently got like our recorded phone call is being transcribed by Assembly AI, and then it's sent back with a summary. What I'm trying to find out is there's actually multiple fields inside of Salesforce that are similar. There's one called Smart Dev Smartphone Call Log, and then there's a separate one that is like placed on the activity. And I was just
Okay.
wondering if I could get clarification as to what I'm sure that smartphone's only sending the data to one of those fields or to one of those objects. Do you know
It's
which one
sending
of
it to the
those
smartphone
objects
logs. Yes,
the
the
smartphone
smartphone
logs
logs.
is the one?
Yes.
And do you know, is there a delay in there as far as how it hits? Like, does it send everything at once, or is it kind of a cascade of those fields being filled in? Because I'm
I
having
will.
trouble setting up our trigger.
Yeah. I think it's a cascade of things. For example, we have various events when the call has been initiated, when the call has been completed. When the call has been initiated, of course, there is no call recording, there are no call notes. Those are being added afterward when the call has been completed. So that's why you're probably having issues with that. I'll get your contact details and we can talk more about that, to see your use case and how we can help you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And Ron was asking what's a disposition. Thank you, Vladi, for explaining that. So basically, what I mean by disposition is the process of selling, right? So it's the final stage where an owner relinquishes ownership of an asset. So that's why I was telling you about the disposition. So you can text out buyers, so you can let them know that there is a property that they can buy. That's what I meant by dispositions.
Yeah, please do not confuse with the call disposition at the end
Right.
of the regular phone call. Yeah,
Right.
where you have mainly the two options, the call status like answered, voicemail, no answer, callback, and so on, and the call notes. Those are call dispositions. Caesar was discussing about something else.
The actual process of part of the real estate process. Yeah. Okay. We're close to the end. So big thanks to everyone who joined us live today, and to Vladi, Valentina, Tudor, Alice, and Grace for jumping in. Thanks for spending time with us. We'll follow up with you. And we'll see you next week. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.
Take care, guys.
Take care.
Thank you guys. Have a
Bye.
good one.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.